right. I hope lighting hits me. If it don't, it don't. If it does, it does. Who gives a fuck? I'm making this today because kind of like a video diary slash something to really just help me get my thoughts and help get my mind decluttered, because a lot of stress related, a lot of worry thoughts, a lot of intrusive thoughts, and just a lot of thoughts of negativity. Not gonna lie, like I think between me and whoever's watching this, last year flop. Yeah, it could have been a really good year, or a year where a lot was learned, a lot had to have been let go of, a lot had to, you know, basically happen to get to where we are now. But what if I told you that I'm not where I want to be? I am definitely not where I would want to be right now in my life. It's not exactly what I had envisioned, you know? In late 2024, I had gotten terminated from my job. And since then, like, you know, even without a job, I've always kept busy. I've always, you know, went out. I've still been traveling. I've still been doing me, you know, being that girl. So having to envision myself at 21, you know, I thought a bitch would have 1-bedroom apartment, cute little job, already getting her license, esthetician and cosmetology license, maybe go into the medical field, get into dermatology, you know, really make more money that way, because they make a lot of bread. They do. But that's not where I am right now, and that's been eating me up for a minute now. It just dawned on me that, like, you know, I haven't really had a moment of just having to get these thoughts out properly, especially in a way like this. So bear with me here, I'm still going. I still have to, because at the end of the day, the life that I want for myself is not something that's unattainable. I don't think following your dreams or following a certain passion is unattainable. By no means. It has difficulties, it has its challenges, but it's not completely unattainable. And I think for me right now, I'm just entering that stage and part of my life where I'm really pushing it. I'm pushing. But the more I push, it's like the more I put more on myself, because I have to find that motivation to keep going. I have to, you know what I mean? Especially in a difficult time like this, like I need to. Another thing that's been kind of eating me up, low key, high key, is the hormones. Okay, like your girl has not been on hormones. I want to say since like July or June. I was paying out of pocket for, I want to say, the most part. Pray for me. Girl, this car pulled up. I was like, what the hell? That was so weird. Anyway, I don't have the money for it. Insurance can only cover so much nowadays, bitch. So I don't think this is going to be forever. It's not going to be forever, this. I just know it's not. This time period is a little bit difficult though. But through it all, I'm still here. You know, God still has my back, watching over me, protecting me. And I'm still here doing what I need to do in my house with my family. And for me, I'm just prepared to go on to the next step. I'm making this whole thing just to see if anybody out there is kind of going through the same thing. I'm sure, you know, it is a crazy time. People are losing jobs left and right. Unemployment is at a high fucking rate. Everything is just at a high rate at this point. Prices, bitch, it's like $20 to breathe now. It's just a lot, you know. We're all just taking it in. We're all just here, and we're all going through the same bullshit in one way or another. And I think right now, more than anything, whoever's watching this, whoever will watch this, that there is something better than what you are dealing with right now. There is. You have to believe that. You have to know that. You have to understand that. One thing that I had to learn throughout this whole thing, and, you know, through my difficulties, through my challenges, if there's one thing that must persist, it is me. If there are moments where I need rest and I need to relax and I need to just have a moment to myself to fucking breathe, do so. Fuck it. Who's going to stop you from doing that? Just understand and know that there is something better. There is something greater for you already planned out. And everything that you want and ask for this year or following years into the future or whatever, know that you will get it. Know that it's not unattainable. Know that everything that you're putting out there in the universe, it will come back to you. Realize and understand that. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they're not, you know, it's, we talk about it, but really do we talk about it? One thing after the next, and you just, you know, you kind of start going crazy a little bit. Like, admittedly, you do start to, you will have moments where you will lose yourself, but at the same time, I'm never afraid, nor am I scared to look at some things about myself, or I guess having to keep myself going, because again, like, there was a lot that happened last year that really impacted my life forever, a lot of which I can't go over right now, but do know that where I am right now is because of those moments. It's because of those learning lessons that I had to go through in order for me to become the adult that I am now. And just reach higher, be delusional, go for your goals. Go for your goals, honestly. Like, do it. Nothing is stopping you. Nothing will stop you. I just hope that this video does find the right person or people who may be going through a really difficult time, whether emotionally, financially, spiritually, whatever. You know, you're not the only one. You are not. You're not going to suffer from it. You're not going to go through this longer. You're not going to feel disengaged anymore. You're not going to feel like you're stagnant anymore. Things will change. Things are changing. They are. You know, a lot of times it may not feel that. It may feel like the opposite, really. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like, there are times where I'm like, is it really getting better? But it is. It really is. The fact that I'm still here is pure fact of that. I mean, come on now.
Look at the material. You should be going home anyway. You can be the judge of it.
Look at the material. I'm still here, and we're still here to serve the purpose that we are here when we were brought into this world. And hell, even if that purpose wasn't indoctrinated in us, or if that wasn't indoctrinated, is that the word I'm looking for, child? Or was it implanted in us? We still have to find our purpose and our reasoning for being here, for our motivation, for what we have to go for what brings us to where we are now. And, you know, I just hope that you and I, mutually speaking, find it. I keep going on, but I think that's enough. I think that's enough to say for now, but I hope this finds somebody. I really do. I hope this is able to communicate with somebody that may be going through something, or they feel like they're struggling, or they're not in the place that they were, where they want to be. And trust me, I'm in the same place, you know. So yeah.